So today we're gonna find out if you should buy this new card, Manuel Neuer. He's literally 6'4", high medium work rates, right-footed, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He can play striker, LM, CF, and LW. Position changes. Now looking the way his stats here, simply, I'm just giving him the hunter, you know what I'm saying? Player traits, comes in for crosses, rush out of goal, the outside foot shot trait, we love to see it, power header, long goalkeeper throw-in, finesse like Messi, and the leadership trait. In this gameplay, we're gonna be breaking down every stat of what I like based on his ability and what type of player he is and if he fits for your playing style throughout the gameplay. We're gonna find out if he gets a 5-year sentence, 10-year sentence, 15-year sentence, or life in prison for being too overpowered. This is the team we're running with. Let's get into the gameplay. And so Manuel Neuer gets his first touches of the game, and off the bat, he has entered the club of a biggity player. His dribbling is not gonna come off the best. His skill moves, you can still do them obviously because he has the ability, but he's still a biggity player, so take that into consideration. So in these gameplays, the servers were astronomically delayed and garbage, so most of the players on the pitch were feeling delayed and heavy. So I'm not gonna judge crazy on the dribbling too much with Neuer because of that. Starting right here with Manuel Neuer's shooting ability. I mean, he has those, he hit the post right there, that's tough, but he could have scored. It's a decent shot, green time. They said he had 96 physicality. I was not expecting him to get thrown off the ball like a puss in boots right there. Goodness gracious. And now, if you want to talk about pace, his step over gallivanting boost, he has those. He has a pace of like a Harry Kane. He feels like a Harry Kane, to be honest. That's what I can best describe as an example player of Manuel Neuer. Now listen, if your gameplay is a little bit unresponsive, don't even think about turning with this card because your controller might turn into dust with the amount of times you would smash it. Unresponsive. He's not that type of player that will turn quickly for you. Goal scoring opportunity for Neuer, but the keeper saves it because he moved it. So right here, Neuer gets put into a tight situation where he's trying to dribble. And what I tell you, you do not want this guy on their wings. He does not have the wing dribbling ability. Straight up striker. His shooting ability is still something decent. I expected that to go in, but maybe I should have just went the opposite side. So if you like those rough bulldozing jam type of strikers, bulldozing, look at him. He can just run through with a tremendous amount of pace. I thought that was going top bins. These keepers have just been crazy lately. And this is what I mean when you try to turn with him. My lord. But with the 60 defending, you can also do things like this. Holy, and it's a goal. Finished by Manuel Neuer. Again, we are talking of pace. Look at that boost he gets. My lord. If I held L2 there, we probably could have bodied that guy off the ball. Now for his passing ability, it's nothing you have to worry about. Look at that ball and that dime. And a finish. What a finish. Also, if you like a player that gets in behind, he can do that for you. I expected him to shoot that with his damn foot, not his head. Bozo Neuer. And trust me, if you want lucky gem opportunities for goals, Manuel Neuer can do that for you. Look at this opportunity he almost scored. Goodness gracious. Alphonso Davies. These are some of the things you can do with Manuel. Some of the skill moves can come off a bit cleanly, and a finish. Boom jagalaga. That's nice. This card does have some speed boosting abilities, for sure. So Manuel Neuer is currently about 1 million on the market, but let's be honest, even though he's 1 mil, he's probably gonna dip to a little bit as well. And I do think that this card, for your type of playstyle, if you're like the biggity players that you don't really care to dribble, but they can jam through and run and all those type of ish, this dude can deserve life in prison for you. But for my type of playstyle, he's a bit too clunky and dribbleless for me. So I, to be honest, would give him about a 15-year sentence. He is not completely overpowered for me, but players that like Harry Kane that are glitchy and jammy, he can be that for you. So is Manuel Neuer worth it? To be honest, 1 million, de Bundesliga. If you have a Bundesliga team, 100% he's a great striker for you. But if you want other options, there's also other options. But he is basically the Harry Kane of the Bundesliga. Is he the most overpowered card? He can be very overpowered. So I would, in general, for people that like the jam, give him life in prison for being too overpowered. I also reviewed these guys right here, and also FUT Champions gameplay here as well. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. More videos coming. I'm most definitely out. Adios. Adios, amigo.